Happy and peaceful Sabbath to you, Houston International Seventh-day Adventist Church family. I'd love to be with you in person, and I will be soon. I'm looking forward to our time together February 6 to 13, that first full week of February, when we will be having meetings beginning Sabbath morning, then running Saturday night all the way through, followed by another week of meetings. And I know that God has some special things. Do you believe that God has people in Houston that really want to know Him, that are looking for something better, that want to have happier homes and families, that want to understand the times that we're living in? God wants to use you to reach them. Let me tell you just briefly 4 reasons why we need to have these meetings and take them seriously, and 4 things you can do today to start making an eternal difference. First reason why we need to have these meetings is because Jesus commanded us to do it. He said, go to all the world, and that includes all of our world. Make disciples, baptize people, bring them into this movement. So we need to be obedient to Jesus. It changes us when we are faithful to Jesus. Second of all, we need to go because the people need to hear. Jesus said the harvest is great, but the workers are few. That means you and you and you. The workers are few, and the harvest is great. There are at least 5% of the people in your neighborhood and in your workplace and in Houston that would decide today to become Seventh-day Adventist if they had a good Seventh-day Adventist friend sharing with them. And we need to look for those people. Don't get discouraged by those who aren't interested, but pray and look for those who are interested. So the second reason we have these meetings is for them, because they're seeking, they're looking for something better, and you have it. The third reason why we have these meetings is because Jesus really is coming again soon. We can look at the outline prophecies, the time prophecies, the signs of the times, the newspaper headlines, what's on TV and on the internet, and we can sense that time can't last too much longer and that we have a short period of time, so we need to move right to the top, the priority of taking the Adventist message to everybody in our world. Those are 4 reasons. The fourth reason, is for the sake of the Adventist message going to all the world, because everyone who makes their decision to be baptized and follow Jesus and become part of the Adventist movement now becomes a worker for Jesus. And as that's done properly, it means we have more and more workers for Jesus to take the gospel to more and more people in Houston and beyond and to the uttermost parts of the earth. So these are the reasons why we need to have these meetings. Let me tell you 4 things you can do today to make an eternal difference. And it's just the acronym LIKE, L-I-K-E. L is list. Make a list of your top 10 people you would like to see make decisions for Jesus and uniting with His church during these meetings. Not someday, but this time. Not sometime, but this time. Make a list that you can carry with you wherever you go and pray for throughout the day, every day. When we bring people to the throne of heaven, God sets in motion things that He wouldn't otherwise do because of the great controversy. So L is list. Ask God who should be on that top 10 list. I is intercede. Intercede by yourself as you go throughout the day, when you wake up in the morning, when you go to bed at night. Pick a particular person on the list and pray for them all through the day, whatever they might be doing. Find a prayer partner to pray for each other's list, in person or by phone. But intercede. Remember, we have a prayer hearing and a prayer answering God. And then K stands for kindness. Look for ways to show kindness to those top 10 people on your list. It may be an encouraging Bible promise you send by text message. It may be a loaf of bread you take to them. It may be a thoughtful word that you say to them. But look for ways to show kindness, being the hands and the feet and the voice of Jesus. Show kindness. And then the E stands for encourage them in Bible studies. As you are listing them, interceding for them regularly, continually showing kindness to them, God will show you at least one or two or three that are open to Bible studies. You have Bible study guides free in the lobby of the church. You can take those. You can tell your friend, listen, time isn't going to last forever. Now is the time to know Jesus, to love Him, to walk in His ways. And so here are some Bible study guides. You can do some self-study. And let's get together over lunch, or let's get together one evening a week, or let's get together on Zoom, or however you want to do it. And let's review the quiz at the back. And you ask questions, and I'll try to give answers, but we'll look in the Bible for answers. God can use you to bring some people to Jesus. We are praying that on that first opening Sabbath, February 6th, there will actually be some people ready for our first baptism. And then as you bring them during the week, other people will make decisions, and we'll have another baptism on Sabbath, February 13. And then there'll be another week of meetings with a guest evangelist and a third baptism on February 20. But let's be used by God right now to make a difference at this important time in Earth's history. God bless you as you take it seriously.